Anyway, who is this first fucker?
Hold on, let me go to this and make sure that Discord works on this
Also,
one.
hi!
Which one are we starting off with?
I'm going left to right and then down.
I don't know which one that is because I'm just pulling from from my file thing.
Well, you sent them on Discord. Look, you lazy. What am I supposed to tell you? Which one? Okay, let me preface how dumb this question was that Avy just gave me. She asked me which one I was using, and I said I'm using left to right in an order that she sent on her Discord account.
I just randomly did
you
that.
asked me. I know, but you asked me which one I chose. I'm asking you who they are to begin with. How the fuck am I supposed to tell you?
That first one in the military outfit.
No. Before we progress, how was I supposed to tell you the thing that I don't even know the name of?
You could have at least.
What do you want to describe? Want me to describe them? Black hair? That's like half of them.
Technically brown.
Brown is still more than one of them.
That's Sosuke Sazatar from Full Metal Panic. So
okay.
I'll pull that. Where is Sosuke in this?
Okay, well, he's named after Aizen, so I'm gonna put him in, no.
No! He's not named.
You realize you're gonna have to justify all of them, right?
Sosuke Sazatar is a, military assassin that has to disguise himself, in a high school to protect a specific high school girl who is very independent, named Kaname Chidori. And yes, there's Sosuke and Kaname.
Okay.
Sorry, Kaname is Tosin's first name. If you're going to go by Aizen stuff there.
What are they ranking? We're ranking Avy's trash. I mean, Husbandos. And, like, 3 waifus.
I have a few at least.
And I'm recording, so we're gonna post this as a video later. It'll be fun.
Are you?
Separate from the Arrancars section. Alright, so is there any more details or what?
No, he's very flat and direct in the way he...
Flat? Was he built like a fucking Ken doll?
Luckily not. But I'm saying...
Man, anime was different back then. They showed that shit, huh?
No, not
well, then how do you know that?
Just his body is much more muscular than a Ken doll.
I was about to say than me. I was like, what the fuck?
No, not Ken Sazatar.
Yeah,
anyways.
because you know how muscly I am. I'm totally ripped.
But he's blunt and doesn't necessarily understand.
Blunt. I like that. Wait, are we talking
really
about? Oh, we're not talking about that.
No.
You tell I'm in a good mood. All right. So, okay, they're a hammer. Now what?
The ways of anything besides military. But he's voiced by Chris Patton, Reed's voice actor. I got really into him after. Plus, come on. Guy in uniform. Yes, in school and military uniform. And let me look at my chat real quick. Okay.
What the fuck? My keyboard is like having a stroke right now.
Of course, he looks edgy. Yeah, he kind of looks edgy, even though he's not that edgy whatsoever. We need a man who understands women. He understands them to a point. Mostly just, biology. That's it. He doesn't
Women
understand
don't make
anything
sense.
Girl, you. Which, that's also what he learns with Konami. Anyways, by what you see, and if you need to go onto, Google to understand these characters a little better. But that's all I can really say about him. He is a further along one. He is not one of my top guys.
I guess we'll put them in appropriately. I don't know.
For me,
all I
I'd say
heard
D
was
'cause of-
blunt and doesn't understand women and
doesn't really understand anyone really
like
outside military.
you were winning with the assassin part, and then it was just kind of all tumbling down the
know.
stairs.
I was
of, like,
trying to get
not
you guys
really
at
that
the
good.
assassin part.
Yeah, I was like, with the military thing, it started going down, and then you were like, it's an assassin. I was like, okay, move him back up, and then you were like, downhill, 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 downhill. Like, it was all downhill from there.
2025. It's not 2025 yet. Don't start that. Don't start that, Gray.
It's 2025. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah, when tech almost doxes stuff, yes.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, that's funny considering
Okay.
what just happened.
That's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, we're not using the tier list because it almost doxed me. Thank you.
Yeah, glad I caught that. Now,
Yeah.
so what's this next fucker who looks like he came out of Pokemon? The yellow
Let me-
kerchief guy with blue eyes and gray hair.
Oh, that is Holland. Sadly, I cannot remember his last name. From Eureka 7. He is voiced by Crispin Freeman.
Okay, none of that means anything to me.
He is actually built really good for a more father figure, an older one, so he's a DILF. There's not much that I can say outside of the fact that he was one of my husbandos.
You're really bad at
if it-
making a case.
with him. Okay?
There's a good reason you're not a lawyer.
I have not watched Eureka 7 in years, okay?
You could remember
I
him
just
by
remembered-
name and voice actor, but you couldn't remember him.
And his personality being, of course, he's not one of the toxic ones, but he's stern, strict, and he's a typical, like, father figure outside of that. Neither of the kids on board of his mech are his children. He just has to watch over them like that, as Eureka, the one that he's having to take care of the most, is an alien. But Eureka's not who we're talking about. It's a long story. It's been a while. It's
Yeah.
one of my first and only a few mech anime that I actually liked.
Okay. Well, I put them in I don't know because that was not a good case building.
I know,
the next one I
I know.
already know. That guy's from K for Kings, and I put him in the top one because he's
The
cool.
K-Project,
I didn't
yes.
finish that anime.
You need to. You need to. It's good. I freaking
Shit happened in life at the time that was not. It doesn't make me want to go back.
Oh, that sucks. Because it's such a good anime. And I need to
It'll also,
get Holland on here.
if I'm not mistaken,
I
it
forgot
wasn't
to-
finished and never will be.
They got the movie out, and I think most of it was finished, at least. Most of it. Can't be so sure right now. And sorry, guys. We've been talking about Holland, and I didn't have a picture of him up because I was hurrying up and...
All right, now you gotta make a case for Furry Fox Lady. From Sly. Who I don't know. She's a cop, isn't she?
Yes.
She gets to go in the second tier. She lets them get away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, second tier. Wait.
Both yes and no at the same time with that.
Okay, staying in second.
Give me a second to...
Hi, Kawaii. YouTube logged
get
in
her
our stream.
over.
Just logged into chats, engaged in, like, the stream. All right, thanks, Conway. Somehow I got
Okay.
phased through the ground. What?
So, we're talking about Carmelita.
Sometimes I think
Carmelita
my chat
Montoya
is high.
Fox. What the heck?
Well, Webster just put, I somehow phased through the ground.
I'm guessing in one of the games?
I have no idea.
Anyways, YouTube logging me out. That freaking sucks. I hate that's going on. I hate YouTube sometimes.
I don't know why that
Only
happens.
because of
Conway.
that.
Yeah, other than that, YouTube, you make great decisions.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need man understands women.
Okay,
Finds all
Karlak.
Anime Husbandos. Hey, we haven't discussed, or is the Carmelita
Discussion was
being
over.
a-
That was easy.
I didn't even get to say about the fact that, of course, she's a hot box.
Okay.
And of course, I think that's the majority of it. Is especially.
She's a
in
hot
couple of the
fox is
scenes.
your only reasoning.
I can't help it. There's, I love her personality. She's strong and, even has to turn a blind eye at times to do the right thing. Plus, I'm just remembering a couple of the scenes where, like, the guys get away and when she lands on the ground, you definitely get a nice shot of Booba.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just... I friggin' love her.
I had to make a new tier.
How dare. What is that, to Karlak or to Carmelita?
No. It's to neither of them. Carlita's an okay. Karlak's an okay. Well, at the moment. The next one
Let me
is
get to Karlak.
FMA Blonde Lady, and she's an
We didn't even talk.
And then
You didn't
Marta's
even let me
also
talk
an
about. Why are we going?
Why am I going faster? Because you wouldn't stop talking about the thing that I'd already made a decision on.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to at least have an input in this too.
You were the one that said you were just gonna do what I did, so really you don't.
Yeah, kind of. I at least should at least be able to say the reasons. We already know with Marta.
You
so.
came in with a whole fucking lawyer case for characters I would like, but then didn't back up anything for things that I didn't know anything about.
I couldn't help it. It's been years.
You had like a week.
No.
You could have
there's a
college
whole-
crammed this
a whole
shit.
sto- no, I couldn't.
Sure you
Especially
could.
Eureka 7. Eureka 7 is pretty long.
Thanks, Flash. How you doing?
So I guess I can't do anything. Just show the pictures as we're talking about them.
Yeah, just show the tits. Make a point.
Anyways, let me.
No, go ahead. Make your cases. I'm just messing with you. But yes, I went ahead and put them in the spots that I knew I'd put them because I already knew those characters.
Well, with Karlak. Hot
She
Dummy
does
Mommy.
this. I'm gonna go get my hot dogs. Don't tell her I'm leaving.
She's a literal hot dummy mommy, even though she is as soft as a Labrador. At times, and then the best berserker around. And I don't have good crop. I do love her, but she's more of a B tier, I think, just because of I haven't gotten to have a full relationship with her yet. And because of you can't really have one unless you send her to Avarice. Character wiki exists. Like, fan. Right, the only thing is that he's not going to look at them up. And thank you, Webster! And I don't know which other ones besides Marta. We've discussed Marta several times on stream. Very flexible, very sweet and loyal, and very...
Wow, you are deaf.
What?
Because I clearly loudly whispered into the mic, I'm leaving to go get my hot dogs. Don't tell her I'm leaving as a joke, but I was leaving, and then you still kept talking.
Yeah, because of their... I was trying to...
Congrats on explaining this to the void.
To them. But anyways, it was just, I had just gotten done with Karlak. That, for me, I put her in B tier because of, even though I love her, she is sweet, strong, an awesome berserker, loyal friend, and she's as soft as a golden retriever.
Bitch betrayed me before she even knew my name.
You're you. You shouldn't have let any of them die.
I didn't do jack shit.
Anyways,
I saved a child, and then suddenly I'm Hitler.
I love that I am,
To her.
I love that all my ranks are down, down one.
I don't know what you're talking about. Uh-oh, the ranks themselves. Yeah. That sounds very extreme, but yeah, that's how it is, people. If you decide to save a child and then people start arguing and fighting in things that relate none to you whatsoever in any way, shape, or form, for some reason, yeah, that makes Karlak fucking hate you, even though you had nothing to do with the deaths of those people. The more you know.
Anyways, okay, let me move this. Yeah, Holland has to be in the F tier for me just because it's been forever since I got to watch Erika 7. And then when you got back, I was just starting out on Marta.
Okay. I gotta let the dog back in.
Let me find the Karlak picture. Do this. But yeah, Marta is very flexible. is very loyal.
Okay.
If you kill her family, she kill you.
Now then.
And
joke.
yeah, I
And
had
thanks, Joshua.
a thing for Snake Lady.
Congrats on hitting 600 subs. Thanks, Phantom King. What type of conflict's happening in here? The trash versus quality kind.
I have some quality right here.
Yeah, we know. Your
S
tits are
tier
great.
S tier for her.
Oh, you were talking about some other thing.
Are you?
Are you making your own rankings now?
That's what earlier was about when I was like, hey, wait.
I thought you told me. But no, not I thought. You did tell me that you were just going to write down what I wrote.
But then I was also trying to.
You didn't tell me you changed your mind.
Anyways, I know, but still. Really, I shouldn't be wasting my time on all this because of how fast you go in some of these.
Well, I wasn't. You didn't tell me that we were doing something different now. So yeah,
I know.
I just went.
But you could have at least.
You
Slow
didn't say
down.
anything.
You could at least slow down so I
No,
could show
I'm not taking the
people,
heat for this. This is on you. You didn't say anything.
so I could at least show people the pictures.
You can show people the pictures all you want. I've just put the pictures in their places already.
Are you?
I haven't done anything since Marta.
Okay.
Hi, Dark
Hold on.
Eyes.
I'm guessing Hisoka's on here. No.
Thanks for lurking. No,
Flamboy
Hisoka's
is not
on
on
here.
here.
We didn't put the child
No.
certain word on this list.
I heard you guys reach the sub limit. Yes. Sounds like a skill issue, Ken. Ayo, what? Is that Marta Gray? Excuse me.
Skill issue to what?
Mom, Dad fighting. Stop fighting. We'll get the spray bottle.
I own this
great.
tower. I'll do whatever I want in it.
Anyways. Yeah,
Skill issue
I said
doing
about
what?
how- I don't know. I just got done with talking about Marta and how flexible and loyal and I'm just into snake ladies.
The thing with Karlak is like if you like kept a kid from getting run over and then were blamed for the orphanage burning down next door.
Such as the place where the tier paladins were. That whole
No,
place.
I don't have any problem taking credit for that. Like, yeah, I blew them up. What you gonna do about it? Find some evidence? I don't think you'll find any. It's kind of scattered all over the river nearby, but feel free to look.
Anyways, now
Feel free to confess to a crime if they can't prove you did it. Then they
Now,
just have
who
to say
are you?
you're lying.
on to next. Oh, I didn't make my whole thing with because of you skipped over. Well, you talked about with Olivier,
Is that her name?
Armstrong's sister. Yep, Armstrong's sister. Yeah, just dummy mommy. She is sexy, strong, big booba. And can, even though she has a hard exterior about herself, she can be soft. So can. Not always, but can.
I don't remember her ever being soft.
She was somewhat soft with the boys.
Don't recall that.
As soft as she can get.
Well, I put her in which is the third one down. Mainly just because, I mean, that look right there says it all. She would fucking kill you.
Yeah, but she'd be sexy while doing something.
We need to take you to therapy. Again. Emphasis on again. Should just
need that.
rent you an apartment in the therapist office.
For me, I will put her.
Hey, can you order
I'd
straight
end up
jackets on
putting-
Amazon? Wait, she'd be into that. Never mind.
I might as well not have this up anyways and just show pictures. I need to stop doing this because of me trying to fit all these pictures into here. I freaking swear.
I'm not having any issue. I shrink it down, I put it underneath the black layer, and then it's blocked in. What are you doing?
Doing how the usual tier listing should be. Just shrinking
Wow.
it down and adding it into the...
Very non-specific. Let me go see how Avys managed to butcher my thing that I sent her. Drag and drop it underneath the black layer, and it looks so much cleaner when you do.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. You want me to prove it? I'll prove it. Here, this is what mine look like.
What? Since I... And if I could do anything right.
Let me turn off the thing that's been playing this whole time on my end. Or that I've been listening to. It's been playing the Guts theme for like an hour and a half in the rain. Also,
Sorry, guys.
Carmelita, or whatever the hell her name is, the Fox girl, takes the place of literally every female cop in every show ever. Which is part of the reason that she's only in second. So what's pink hair?
Pink hair, that's Simca. That's from Air
SIM
Gear.
card?
Simca.
SIM card. Got it.
So sexy. Her outfit is so freaking cute. Air Gear is about...
I know what air gear is.
Maybe the others don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we were going to be explaining it to the chat every time.
But, Air Gear is about basically, gangs, but, on, skates. Basically, it's been a while and I can't really explain too much. Yeah. I just loved her because of her personality was really cute, but she was more of the preppy cute. But she was a great fighter when it came down to the team shenanigans.
Well, you say great fighter, but all the images on Google are her getting beaten and her clothes ripped off.
She is. Probably not as good as Dark Forest team, but still. And that was because of
Dark
something...
Forest sounded like a really cool name up till you said Dark Forest Team, and then I was like, okay, it's a team name. That's not as cool. If your hero or villain name was fucking Dark Forest, that sounds sick. Like, what the fuck does that do?
Need to discuss her fantasies in great detail to the therapist.
Like, imagine if the wood guy...
The
The wood guy from My Hero was a villain, and he walked up, he's like, Dark Forest, bitch. Like in the forest arc or whatever, he'd been like, I'm Dark Forest, and just skewer somebody. That would have been so much fucking cooler than, I have toothpicks. Get your toothpicks here. Guess he'd do good at a fucking NASCAR race. Get your toothpicks, get your hot dogs. Getting a toothpick from him would be like chewing on his fingernails, I feel like.
Let's not think about that.
Hey, we got a Tatsu going. Hypotheticals are the fucking whole deal. What did you expect to happen? You can't put me on stream and not give me a game. What did you think was gonna happen? Of course shit got weird. You know what happens when we're no game. Anyway.
Let me get to...
Let's see what Darkest was saying. She needs therapy. How much? Why would she be into that? Why would Abby be into wearing a straitjacket? Have you seen this woman?
No comment.
Uh-huh. So... why is she so unhinged today? What did she eat before the stream? Good question. You didn't like... you didn't have like a bunch of THC, did you?
What the heck? No.
I think that's what it's called. Okay. Well, then I don't know. I guess she's just her normal amount of weird that you guys don't normally see.
Yeah.
Ladies, how we doing? Welcome to the stream, Lord Fjord. She did shrooms.
No.
Can in fact say she did not do shrooms. We do not grow those in this tower. Other substances, on the other hand, I don't know. There's a lot of rooms in the tower.
Where in the heck is... There she is. And I'm always unhinged, so...
I mean, you got a stream of her talking about her husbandos. Did you expect any less than unhinged?
My husbandos and waifus.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, are you ready to go on?
Yeah.
All right, we would... Yeah, so...
After Stunka.
Okay. What was your reasoning?
Basically
She's
just
strong, quote unquote, and Google didn't help with that. Wait, what did you just say?
Mostly just that she's hot.
Oh, okay. If we're going off
To
that,
me,
yeah, she
she's
gets
one of the
top.
hottest. She's one of the hottest girls in that.
I saw. We'll save that to the bookmarks for later. We won't.
Okay.
But, yeah, next.
Creediskinth.
What?
The next one is Creediskinth from Black Cat.
Oh. I heard pre-disc inth, and I was like, is that like when you don't put the DVD into the Xbox? Like pre-disc inth? What? Okay.
Outside of, again, he is voiced by Great's voice actor Chris Patton.
Just as soon as I can crop this thing.
I forget
Yeah,
how to
right.
crop on this.
You use the selected area tool and grab the area you don't want left. And just Control X.
Okay. Select area tool.
Yeah.
I just see the magic select.
No, it's the one above that. The one that's a box with dotted lines. On the...
Okay.
Okay, you got it. Great.
Yep.
Okay, now that I've got Creed disc dent cropped.
No. And outside of the fact that he's voiced by Chris Patton, the voice of Greed, and I can't friggin' do any of that.
Wow, I'm surprised that Astarion wasn't the first one in here.
No, I just selected from.
No, I mean in the garbage
the open
tier.
thing. How dare. Come on. He's not. Creed is, I guess, yeah, not as sexy as the others.
The only one thinking they're sexy here is you.
Is me, I know.
You can't make that as if it's a point. He's not down here because of his looks. He's down here because of what he's done.
I know. With killing Scion. Come on, he's yonder. He's basically a yandere. He just wanted.
That's
trade
not
for
an
himself.
improvement.
No, nope.
Killing someone's
And-
girl is not a plus in my book. Like, that definitely makes it bottom
You did
tier.
it for love. You did it for love. Not really, but power. But still.
He did it for obsession fat material. Okay, now that we're done judging the stalker with no life, moving on.
Creed.
Renji, the bleach Yamcha.
I can't deny with Renji.
He gets put in the tier. It's above last, but that's because I didn't really plan that out.
Before Grangeo,
I need to move
when it was
it.
just the Soul Reaper arc and all, I thought his personality was all for his friends and for his captain.
His personality is pure surfer bro energy.
His extra outfits that Kubo does on the side, yeah.
I don't remember what I
Definitely shows
joked
that
about the fact that like the only reason Walmart sells bandanas is him.
Yes.
Because he would go in there and buy the entire stock. Like, I need a bandana for every minute of the day.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Ichigo fucking blinks and he's used like the fucking... Instead of the blitz
What
time
happened to my
thing where you
toes?
can teleport, he just blitzes and puts on a headband. Oh.
Yeah, I won't have much room to put a lot of my others in because I already have 3 of the girls in A tier.
Did you just say what about my towels?
Yeah, Ichigo having to go look for everything because of Reggie has probably already used them as a headband.
I thought you meant your towels, and he should be using them as headbands.
No.
I was like, how weird are you gonna get tonight? What the fuck?
And having straight up in the newspaper. Yeah, the tower belongs to Chanel. Abby just said, I'm telling his VA. Gee, Gray! Yeah, I can't tell, but okay. Yeah, I think that we'll probably just do this and then the games, though, because we're not even halfway.
What are you talking about? I'm sitting here thinking about how much I'm looking forward to that other thing.
Anyways, okay, we just got done with Renji.
That other thing is the thing that I've been wanting to do all day.
Okay. Okay, let me... But, yeah, just... There's a lot about him.
From this point forward,
I
it's all
really
ones I
liked.
already know. Except for, like, the 2 fucking... whatever furry
Beastars.
ones. Yeah, those ones. And, like, the last 3 down.
Last 3. One of them I understand you wouldn't know.
Isn't that eye patch one from a dating sim?
Yep,
You've shown me that one.
from the Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. Jillian is awesome. Anyways,
Anyway.
I don't even know. I didn't even have Mikuto on here. What the frick?
I don't know who that is. Anyway.
Red King.
Oh.
We did hit the
Also, you
top
put
so
him
fast.
twice. And the other 2 guys twice.
No, I know. You didn't hear me like freak out that it did not do what I wanted
That's
it to.
when you, yeah. Okay, can I call the psych ward? No. Psych ward can't
I'll
handle
get
this
out.
one. Why do you think they put her in my custody to begin with?
Agree.
You know, you're free to leave the tower. It's just a matter of there's not much to go beyond the castle grounds.
Mikuto's too sweet.
It's literally in between the void of reality. There is nothing outside the castle grounds. I mean, I guess you could go float in space. Well, the void, but
This.
it's not really fun. I mean, I guess unless you want to stare into the void for a while.
Where in the frick is... Okay.
I mean, eventually you'll come back down. These next 2 are just gonna go in I don't know.
Which is the next 2? Is it
The
the
B-Stars ones.
Beastars?
Thanks for the
I need to do
congratulations,
those.
Fish. Hope to see you 2 go beyond in the
Okay.
future. Thank you. I hope
The
so
wolf?
as well.
Is Legoshi.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, Wolf. He is so sweet yet so tall. He has to fight between his self that wants to be normal and not try to eat his classmates as being a carnivore. Um, and just trying to go for the love of his life, which is a bunny, so that is kind of very difficult for him. So, it's hard for me to say. Because I also need to catch up with season 3. I think 3's out now.
Don't look at me. It's not like I would know. As far as I know, nothing's come out since I was in, I don't know, school.
There's been a second season, I know that. And then Louis the deer. It's hard because he has the personality of Uryu from Bleach, which usually turns me off for some reason.
I don't know if you need to say for some reason, or use a dick.
There's many people that actually like him, so.
Yeah, just like there's people like you who like all of the wrong things.
But, his story is so interesting, being a herbivore, actually having to work with carnivores to make himself, feel like he's on top of the food chain, where he doesn't feel like he's going to be eaten, and wants to show up the fact that herbivores can do just as much as carnivores. Plus, come on. Those who've watched Beastars know what he looks like. Outside of Deerhead. Let me see.
Pretty sure I remember, and I don't care.
Okay, this is tier list extremely biased and I'm leaning towards us.
Probably could still beat him
shut
just
up.
as easily with a pickup.
How dare. I have his lion guards actually take care of that.
You need guards. You're not really proving a point of being on top of the food chain.
I mean,
I'm on
his fault
top,
for-
except for the fact that I need things that are above me to protect me. Huh. Maybe not proving such a good point.
How are you? I mean, his fault for buying a castle with bad real estate.
Who the fuck said I had bad real estate? I put this shit here.
We know you're a furry, Abby. I know. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a furry.
I didn't buy bad real estate, I built it.
Because he's tall.
I came here because you shits are annoying.
I think he'd be in D tier for me because of, just kind of the Uryu personality, but it's hard to say because I like that personality on at least Louis. I don't know why. Because wolves usually eat deer. Yeah. I mean, Bubba ain't wrong.
What?
Because wolves
What'd they
usually
say?
eat deer.
Okay. That's what has you
Okay.
giggling so much?
No, there's quite a bit else that I was thinking of. But anyways, besides
What
the
kind
two,
of eating were you thinking of? Well, I guess
Let's
I have
go
my
on
answer as
to-
to what you were talking about.
let's go on to, I'm guessing, Nelia?
Oh, I already did that one.
Right. Would you stop?
No. I mean, I said I don't know Beastars. You just talked about it for like 10 minutes.
I was trying to hurry up through everything, but... Okay, where the heck... Nope.
Oops.
Freaking...
There we go.
No. No.
Well, I put Beastars and Sly in I don't know.
Oh.
And Nell is just at the very top. I had to extend the canvas to write Queen.
Yes! I am not going through all the trouble because of I hate fighting
She
with
just
this
has
right
her
now.
own. Gagio got put in good, which is the top one.
Top one under Queen. Neliel, yes, she is Queen.
Do we have to
I would
explain
rather-
Nell? Go to Google. Type in
Sexy,
Nell Bleach
sweet,
and then that's
strong.
it. You're done. You'll be convinced in like 5 seconds.
Yes. As long as you don't see her other form.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down. She's got like 4. As long as you don't see her broken mask form, i.e. when she's all tiny.
Little Nell. Little Nell. The rest of her forms, such as her resurrection, even. Oh, sexy. That's all I can say about her is she's sexy, powerful, cute, sweet.
Who? Nell from Bleach. That's all you need to know to Google. She's this one.
Neliel. I could not freaking pronounce her freaking German name.
I don't even remember it. I saw it the other day.
I could not freaking say it. Can the void. Can the void.
Well, I like that when you go look at her name and it says just Nell 2.
Yeah. It's like a college town with no bars, just scary reminder of existence. Yes.
Nelly
Nell
L
is
2
the goat.
Odal Schwank.
Well, well, Centaur, yes. The boobs, the boobas, yes. In the outfit she's wearing in the
Boobs ain't everything, but yeah, they're good.
the light novel, yes, along with just her one in the like I love when she is just in the torn green outfit. But that is not good for stream. Like nearly anything Hottie Bell.
I have to go look up the light novel.
Then her outfit in
Oh, that one.
Her outfit in the Blood War is awesome.
This is
Plus
the tasteful one? She's fully clothed. This is the one you're talking about, right?
Let me see. In a sec after I...
Well, it's the only result when I look up Nell light novel, so...
I don't see anywhere because if I don't have your
I'm
stream
not
pulled up.
putting it anywhere. I'm not putting it on stream either.
That's... She must have went back to her... No, because of her mask is still together. That's when she was a...
I know
in
when that
Sparta.
is. That's not a question. I don't know what
Yes.
she dresses in the light novel.
I can't remember in the light novel. Because in the light novel, it's after even Blood War.
You were the one that just said, oh yeah, the one in the light novel. Oh, it's so good.
I'm trying to remember all of it fully, okay?
Like, oh, it's so good. No idea what she's
Screw
talking
you.
about. This is Abby in 90% of conversations, by the way.
I'm trying to keep up with all this.
Fully agreeing without ever actually knowing what she's talking about.
But
I feel high because I'm helping someone encounter what?
Sly. You already put Sly in a.
I put Sly in I don't know. Because why would I know?
Sly is awesome. That's why. That's all you need to know. And this is not going to. Go over. And it just. I am not even putting him in this just because of. I freaking hate it. Gagiel. You already put him in.
Gajiel's at the top. Well, underneath
Good.
Nell. Yeah, good. G-U-D.
I tried to crop and it cropped.
It cropped it to just Gajiel. Control Z. Oh.
No, I'm doing it on a separate one and then pulling it over.
I'm copy pasting
but-
all of them.
But when I tried to do that and then crop, it got half of his face. And it still didn't want to crop the entire freaking thing. So I'm just doing this. I am having enough of this. So, Gagiel. Put him right next to.
Don't know how you failed to do that.
Gotta ask.
Your ability to fail is impressive.
Great.
You're welcome.
Okay. So Bon.
Oh. He's in the second one. He's in OK.
Okay! It's Bon! The fox sin of greed. Foxes! The sin of greed! And he is such a sweetheart. Will do
Here's the
anything
thing.
for his.
If the show
For his
hadn't gotten
lady.
worse, he would have been in top.
No, that's the show, not him!
He's part of the show. That counts.
You're you! He deserves to be, if not S tier, then what the frick? Where is my?
I was watching One Piece yesterday as I worked, and one of the characters that they picked, I guess they changed his voice actor maybe, but he was whiny to begin with, and the voice actor they replaced him with, you want to take a guess?
What, Chopper?
No.
I don't know.
They replaced them with Deku's voice actor.
Oh.
Which, if that doesn't prove that Deku's a whiny baby bitch, I don't know what does. Because in order to
Really
get
good
a
for
replacement for a whiny voiced character, they were like, just get Deku.
I'm guessing you put Endeavor in bottom tier.
Yeah, he's in garbage. Crori is also in garbage.
Her?
Greed is next to Renji in...
Come on.
His defense can be beaten by a modern bullet.
Can't.
His defense is carbon. It's not even carbon fiber. It's just
it's normally
carbon.
not.
Make a bullet out of anything stronger than carbon. It'll go right through it. Or you can just get a tank. That would work.
It's normally not
Let me
the
remind
soft
you,
carbon.
all we ever saw him do were fist fights because he was literally in a bar. That's all he was ever going to do is bar fights. And he bragged about how strong his carbon was, blah, blah, fucking blah. In that show, they show up with tanks within, like, the next 10 episodes. He wasn't going to do shit.
He's technically what helped bring me here.
By what? Sucking ass?
Ha ha ha. If it wasn't for my husbando obsession with him, I wouldn't be Avarice today. As far as we know of me loving my husbandos.
I know, but that doesn't affect my ranking. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
You've made my life much better because you're here. But that doesn't affect his ranking. He's still going into which is good
even though
because I like him. But when I have to rank him as a husbando, he goes into Why am I putting... I'm just putting Grimjow down here on accident out of habit.
Okay.
I was too used to putting everything in the garbage.
Oh! You were going to do that to Green Joe?
On accident.
I have to catch
Anyway,
up.
he's up on the top with Nell. It just says Queen. Which I guess is still fitting.
Well, he
Okay, well,
can't be
Abby
a
dies inside. Get the next one that looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Extra.
Yandere.
Something. I don't know who this Yu-Gi-Oh! Extra is, so they're probably just gonna go down
The
here.
one next
know.
to Greenjow that's from Inuyasha, that's Koga. Another wolf. Wolf demon.
That's a wolf. Looks like a fucking elf.
Wolf demon. Garyu.
A wolf demon. Looks
Yes.
like an elf. Anyway, you haven't been justifying any of the last ones?
You've been going too fast. You've been putting everything ahead.
The only
of
reason I
everything.
keep going is because you're not justifying, so you should start and I'll stop.
But we started with last one.
The last one was Bon.
Bon.
You didn't even go over Gaju.
Engie is a bad. Engie is a horrible dad. To me, he's still a better hero in a sense than All Might.
And how did we go from talk about Bond to fucking you justifying
I talked
the
about
abuser?
Bond. I just talked about Bond a little bit ago.
Okay.
And the next one was Endeavor.
Not Endeavor.
Yes, the next one in this thing here that I sent you was Endeavor, and then Greed, and then Rory.
Oh. Yeah, he went into the trash so fast I forgot.
But, yeah. Let me just say, his statue was everything I needed to know to say husbando. That ass.
I need a Detroit sign.
What?
Nothing.
No, what did you just say?
Nothing.
Oh, are you?
You'll see my list later.
And then Greed, of course. My first ever husbando. He for some reason, no matter what, when I was younger, I can't say anything else. But he,
What about you, yo? Can't ask Avys.
I always cared for the older guys instead, and yet, yeah, 200 years? Yeah, that's old enough. His style, personality, and later on, my friend group was. I felt that the way that the devils, the gang in FMA was exactly what really showed like me and my friends.
Bunch of fuck ups?
Dare. The weirdos that didn't really quite fit in with everyone else. So we just became a kind of family. And I think that and everything helps solidify him as one of my favorite Husbandos
Know what you
all the
meant.
time.
I'm messing around.
I know you are, but still. And I can't freaking put him into the freaking thing here. So I might as well not even put a tier list on because of none of these want to work right.
What are you talking about? Work for me. I just copy pasted it.
There are no failures on this list. That just tells me Eva is willing to try just about anything. Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to greed, that is a lot of the reason why. Crory, one of the first of the very, very sweet characters that will love his loved one to the end of time, no matter what happens.
Abby's standard is if it has the ability to insert. That's all.
No.
I was gonna say if it has a dick, but then I was like, no, Marta and Nell are on there. But they got Snake
Frick.
and whatever else. Well, they were the one talking about your standards. I'm just sitting here on the sidelines, like waiting for you to get done explaining the lore of why you
Well,
fuck
I have
them.
to keep on. Then there's there's a lot to say about Croy, but I won't take too long.
He's a little bitch.
You guys dare? Hey, he's definitely not one like Deku.
Are
And
you
he can be
sure about
serious
that?
He can be serious and sexy at the same time if he wants to actually be serious. When he actually goes vampire,
What?
when he has to become Count Crory when he senses Akuma.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
He goes from the
You just like
clumsy...
gasmed over that fucking fact.
I can't help it. There's a couple scenes that I'm like, yes.
You have problems.
Anyways, from one vampire to another.
To another.
Astarion.
Just gonna
You
grab
guys
the
already
holy
know
water.
all my feelings for this one. No matter how many red flags he shows. But he could be
Red
sweet.
flag. You might as well just be a black flag at this point.
How dare. And then I've been, as of the last week or two, I've been just telling everyone everything that I like about Green Joe outside of Panther King, and he deserves to be in one of the top spots in the Arrancars. And I think that with how Honeybell get defeated so easily, that him or Nell should have became the next ruler of Waifus. I will not say anything more or less about what happened with any of that.
I was gonna say, even though the
Yes,
spotted numbers have nothing to do with their power level.
as he even specifies when Nell says about the ranking.
Well, except at that point, Nell is stronger than him.
She never fights in that entire freaking time.
One could
So
say
we
that
don't
definitely
know.
puts her above him in terms of why she is at that spot.
Great.
Shows she's smarter than he is. But I think a basic
Well, the
math
rest of
test
them
could
have
do
to fight
that.
too. Girl,
As in, no,
and we already
so astutely pointed out, 3 will never be beaten by 6.
I'll see about that.
Pretty sure we have. And
But,
she came back and he didn't challenge her for that spot.
anyways, next one was Koga Wolf. I think he's a better match for Kagome than Inuyasha was in every way possible. Outside of that, he already promised himself to another wolf demon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to look at.
Never watched Inuyasha.
It feels like we should be concerned for what Abby don't like. Turns the house. It's only
What?
Honeybell because Nell didn't want the job. I think the reason why Greenjow didn't take the actual title is because of that means that he couldn't go out and fight his heart out. That's why I think that he should have been able to just stay after all that and just spar with Kampachi. That would have been an actual awesome fight.
I have a feeling he didn't because he falls under the Zoro problem and he just got lost.
Yeah, he needs Nell's help.
Waco Mundo doesn't exactly have signs. And it's not exactly a limited space. You could just go forever.
He needs Nell's help, and then also Kampachi for a long time until after needed Yachiru's help. So they're in the same boat.
The only reason in that anyone can find anybody in Waco Mundo is that you can detect power signatures.
Yeah.
But if you don't have one, well, you're fucked.
Honeybell is number 3. Yeah, I know. And voiced by Laura Bailey. Yes, I know. Less voice.
No, is she? Okay.
Yes. But oh, trust me, I know with Honeybell. She was almost there on my waifu list.
Arbel can go on my list.
I'm lost too because of there's so many that I had to just skip over to keep up with what he had. And yeah, I'm still behind.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm just gonna get a list of every Arrancar.
Yeah, here. And yet, this does not want to work with me
That
at
can't
all.
be all of them.
Okay, I'll just do it like this.
The fuck is
Where
that?
in the heck is images?
Wow, the list of hollows on the Bleach wiki is insanely small.
Just for reference, you guys.
There are only 21 of them on here. Do we really have that
This was
few named
Corey.
hollows?
What was that?
I said, are there really that few amount of named hollows?
I bet there's a lot more because of there's a lot more fraction and stuff like that, but
No, just base hollows, named ones.
I don't know.
There were
Or are
only
you talking
21.
about the spot, I don't know.
Nope, just the regular hollow.
Like, I don't know. I literally don't know because of I just see any other but the Arrancars as just hollows. I don't see them as anything else.
Racist.
You guys know what Starion looks like. Those who don't know what greed looks like.
Would have been a good time
Here he
to
is.
laugh at that.
Yeah. Right now I'm just trying to keep my brain going. Toga. This is what happens when he skips ahead. I have to keep up with everything.
I haven't done anything since putting Grimjow down.
Yeah, but the only thing is that you already had put like 20 others on there. It
Nope.
feels like.
You already caught up.
I'm also showing the pictures and stuff of the other.
Wolf Guy was the
Since-
last one, unless you skipped
Yeah, I know.
something. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna keep looking for a list of the hollows. Cause shit.
Okay, it's almost like.
Hey, real good. How you doing?
Well, I'm going to crash. There's only 21 named hollows in the anime. It's because to get to the
Abby?
level takes.
Did you
What?
hit your gain knob? You got really
No.
loud.
No, not at all.
Cause I mean, we heard your computer and everything. It was really loud there for a second.
I don't know what happened.
Cause now you're back down to normal.
Well, I was also talking like this.
Yeah, that might be the problem.
I've been talking like that for a bit now because of my.
No, that was very sudden and different.
Okay. And then. Yeah, I'm not going to even bother making the rest of my tier list because it's extra BS on my side with the way that we did this.
What are you talking about? This is easy to deal with.
Anyways, next one is Hidan.
Garbage. His ability is I
outside of-
regen because plot. And that's also his personality.
And Voodoo. Hey, he's all about serving his Lord Joshin and kill, kill, kill. I, as usual, like the red flags. And he's, to me, the sexier of the
Yeah,
Akatsuki.
because nothing's
I
better
didn't
than
really-
a crazy priest.
I didn't really care for Itachi whatsoever. Never cared for the Uchihas outside of basically Toby. Toby has a different reason. But thank you guys for the congrats and congrats towards Ken.
Yeah, thanks you everybody.
But yep, there goes. Basically, all I have to say about Hidan. Hidan for me would probably be, if I was doing that still, C tier. So next on the list for you, Frollo Lucifer from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, you said Trollo, and I was just thinking of Crory. Crollo, where's our DMs at so I can grab that fucker's picture? All right.
But
what's up,
to me,
oil
he's-
mullet crosshead?
Oh.
All right, Crollo. Wow, his ears are fucking weird.
Yeah, the earrings are. I have to admit that.
Like, I got light bulbs on my head.
I will never understand the fashion choice with that.
Crollo is
But
eh.
the rest, I love how actually strong he is. Sexy to me, sexier than Hisoka. Actually, in a sense, cares for his group that he made. To the point of they went and killed the
you got louder.
the city just because of one of their people.
You don't has one
died?
note to me? Yeah, he is.
And to me, one of the iconic scenes has to be when he loses his nen thanks to Kurapika. And when they're trying to get him back from Kurapika, Hisoka challenges him to a nen fight. But then he's like, I'm sorry, thanks to this, I don't have my nen anymore. Just ruins the day for Hisoka. Just ruins the entire plan for Hisoka.
I don't even remember how he lost his nen. Hey, what's above an Adhucha?
Adahucha is Vastalorde. That's
Okay.
what most of the Espada are.
Okay.
They're a tier of Gilly.
The only thing that pulled up under Vasto Lord, all of them in Bleach, was Ichigo's form.
Yeah, the main ones that they
Who are all the
view as
Vasto Lords besides Ichigo? Thank you, Google.
The ones that they mostly pin as Vastalorde is Ukiura and a couple of the others. Ukiura, Coyote Stark.
Stark should have lived.
I know.
So fucking dumb that he didn't. He didn't even want to fight. Like,
And
why
the
do
way-
you have to
and the
die?
way- And the way that he died to them, I'm just like, what the heck? He didn't even use his Bankai. What the frick? You could have at least gave him the courtesy of using Bankai.
Like, he fought the same guy who fought Chad, and he didn't kill Chad. Killing Chad would have been far more convenient.
I like Chad.
I'm not saying Chad is a bad guy. I'm just saying, like, it would have been easier for him to kill Chad than deal with Chad coming at him like 30 fucking times.
Right?
Because he could have one-shot Chad.
Who was it else that we did next? I
I don't know.
Izaya Orihara
Who?
from the next one after.
Oh, I didn't watch this yet either.
It's good.
Mainly because I
he's
saw it
crazy.
had like only one season or something at the time, and was like, eh.
Voiced by Ichigo's voice actor, Johnny Young Bosch. Just his snide personality.
Just another in the I don't know category.
It's a little snide, smarmy character that I love. That all he likes to do is tease Shizuo, and Shizuo throws anything he can at Izaya, such as a vending machine.
Yeah, I've seen him like run around the city doing all kinds of weird shit.
Yes. And his sisters too.
Certain part.
His sisters are just as crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
Don't
then
tell me.
the next one is.
Sorry, I just figured you were about to say some more.
No, I wasn't going to say anything else. I can't even remember the name of this one for some reason, even though
Husbandos.
he is one of my husbandos. In Tokyo Ghoul. Uta. It's been a long time since I watched Tokyo Ghoul.
Huh? Oh, we're moving on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much.
Goth guy. Who looks like
Uta.
the fucking things from the current part of Boruto. Which I won't say because spoilers.
What do you think as far as looks?
So I was just gonna put it in I don't know. Which the I don't know category has entirely filled up. We need to extend the canvas again.
Personality. It's more along the lines of just barely a personality.
That's 90% of Tokyo Ghoul.
No, there is definitely a personality, especially what's his name? The French guy who's obsessed over Kaneki. Well, Kaneki's blood.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna talk about that.
But he is the mask maker for a lot of the ghouls. And I think I especially just love him because he is one of those like oddball characters. He is hard to pinpoint, and there's a lot of mystery going forward into exactly who he is. I don't have as much of a stay on why. Outside of I am not going for what's his name or Kaneki.
I wouldn't know. But also, I forgot that you were supposed to be justifying these things to me, but you really haven't at all.
A lot of them is hard to justify because of you keep on saying, I don't know, or I don't care type of things.
I don't know because you're not giving me enough to work with.
It's hard to.
You're like,
it's hard to when you haven't seen 90% of them.
You're like, this is Wolf Yu-Gi-Oh knockoff, and here's why I don't like him. Like, every one of them has been you saying the reasons you don't like them.
I do. A lot of what I've been saying is stuff that I do like about them. It's just that it's been years since I've watched half of this stuff.
I mean, your Durara one was like, he throws a vending machine at a guy.
Well, she's the one who throws vending machines at him. And just Izaya is really one of those very methodical characters.
I know that. You can tell that from what I've seen.
His viewpoint of humans is I sadly have had the same kind of view on humans as he does.
You gonna elaborate?
That it's hard to say because of he kind of has a what is it? A god complex.
Okay, sounds like my
Type of
type of
thing.
guy already. Continue.
It's hard to say because of again, it's been years.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess the I don't know category will remain as I don't know because Avy did not come prepared like she should have.
It doesn't help when even if I did tell you a lot about them, you'd still say I don't know just because of you've not watched it and I can't say nearly half the stuff because of spoilers.
Nope, I would have ranked them properly.
Next
The
one.
only ones I would give a shit about for spoilers are the ones that I said, which is one of them.
Next one.
Which even thinking on it now, I don't know if I care.
That's exactly my point. You wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care about spoilers.
The spoilers?
Yeah, I wouldn't care about that. I do care about this, Jeff. If I didn't care about ranking them, then I wouldn't be ranking them.
Anyways. I'm surprised we don't have any Colorless King characters. Colorless King, you mean from K Project? Yeah, we do. We have Makoto, the Red King, from K Project. I think I put him in B, A or B. Yeah, actually S. I did. Next one, Julian Devrak from the Arcana mystical romance mobile game. Which the only reason why I didn't continue with a lot of the stories was just because of course, you have to spend money to get further in.
Shit, nobody told me the music stopped. What the fuck?
And thank you for that, Gray. The whole game is based upon that the ones that you are supposed to romance, such as Julian, are possessed by the spirits of the why can't I think? The tarot cards.
Okay.
In a sense, they don't know how they became the way they are, off the bat at least. But as you go through the game, you learn about that the prince of the area, well, nobleman of the area, had made a bargain with the devil to have power and just everything.
Okay.
Julian was both a pirate and a doctor. He was a pirate for a while with his sister Portia, just traveling the lands and all. He had become a doctor along the side to help out with that, but once he met Lucio, the nobleman, they at first became friends and possibly more. But as the price that Lucio paid for making deals with the devil, well, came a plague.
Yeah, it is railgun. Okay.
And he was forced by this nobleman putting the plague beetle in his mouth and keeping
What?
it in there until he reassured him that he'd find a way to cure this plague. During all that, a lot of extra chaos happened. But Julian himself is a very sly yet not so sly guy who wants to figure out what he did, but he is possessed by the card of the hangman. He's always going to be seen as see his life as, no matter how high he gets, no matter how good he tries to be, that he's always going to end up being the one to hang, basically, and doesn't want to put the lover into any situation like that. In the game, you see a lot more of him than just this. He's sexy as hell.
Right.
And hilarious in comparison to the rest of them. That's a long-winded version of him. Plus,
God, I asked about him, not his whole fucking lore.
Plus his
You just kept going and going and going. I tried to say something like 3 times.
All I can say.
I forgot I have a shut up button.
All I can say other than that is that the number that they gave him as a doctor was 69. Doctor number 69.
Fucking hey.
Dare you? Can't help it.
Shut up!
I loved him. I'm right.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Thank goodness that doesn't affect him. Or me.
It definitely affects you. You sunburn immediately.
Anyways, I'm guessing went to
I think I need to
don't know,
unplug my
even
mic for a second. Can't hear you. Great. Damn it, Discord. There. What the fuck? Oh. Discord's playing Christmas sounds now.
Huh. Like they did for
Halloween, yeah.
It's still
Nope,
under the I
you're
don't know.
still staticky. What the fuck?
I don't know. It could be me. Could be
Like you're
my
popping.
computer.
Yeah, I think you should check your shit. It definitely sounds like
Andrew.
interference something or other. What I was gonna say is the I don't know category is not
minutes ago.
because I don't know them, it's because you didn't give me any good reasoning.
Well, was that enough reasoning now for him?
It was mostly just a giant fucking lore drop that kind of turned into static in my head for a little while
Aw.
there. Because you just
Sorry.
kept going about shit that did not apply to his character at all. You were like, you know where you lost me? He put a beetle in his mouth. That's where you
The
lost me.
nobleman did.
And you're like, oh, he put a beetle in his mouth for, I don't know, and then he moved on to some other
Because-
shit, and I was just like, I am so far
To-
lost.
To help save at least that nobleman from dying from the plague. The is.
Thinking about it, I should have just I wish my brain had gone on a like entire derailment of like from Beetle to Scarab and then just to the Prince of Egypt. Just could have started playing that soundtrack in my head while you just kept going on about lore.
Okay.
Okay, now that I've criticized Avys' weird eye patch guy enough, it was that one, right? Which one of these fucking files is he?
The eye patch that looks like a pirate?
No, I mean in my clip thing. There we go. Looking through my layers. Alright, eye patch guy. Just go to Oh.
At least that's better than others. Anyways, moving on.
Okay. No, now I get to go back and mess with the older ones that you didn't give me good reasoning for. What was Durara guy?
I already told you about the fact that outside of the fact that he has a god complex, he is snide and he is basically a fox with a god complex, basically.
That's just gonna put him next to Bond then.
Not that kind of fox, and he's... Never mind.
He's what?
No, nothing. My brain is just dying right now.
Okay. What about Sly?
I thought we...
I don't think you ever went over Sly.
No, because of you had just put everything I don't know or anything like that.
I was just putting him in someplace and waiting on you.
With Sly, I just like that slick thief personality. He's always trying to do something that will both impress and confuse Carmelita, while he's trying to
Thanks,
find
Johnny
a way
Cat.
to. Well, he is also trying to find a way to get to her heart somewhat.
You just use a knife and just...
He's slick,
Use it.
sweet. Just he is definitely the sweet personality that has a little bit of that bad boy side. Not that much bad boy though. More of just klutz. Just klutzy.
I mean, if he's anything like the way you played the Sly games, he's definitely not a good thief.
How dare.
You just cut back to when I had to help you cope with falling into the void for like 2 hours.
Stop reminding me.
Okay. Sly, then I guess they'll go into... If I could use the right buttons.
Yep, Nell's
I went up by
at
one.
the top, as usual.
Inuyasha one. Just
I
scoot it over
almost
back on.
decided not to do the tier list anymore, just because of all this chaos.
I mean, it's easy for me. I don't know what your problem is. Okay. Next!
Are we finally done actually going to the next one?
Yeah, we're going to the next one. So who the fuck is Glasses?
That is William T. Spears.
Okay, not off to a great start. That name sucks.
Oh. He is one of the Grim Reapers in Black Butler. He is a by the book, I don't want to deal with overtime bullshit. Just
Scooting down in the garbage. Better start saying good things.
it's okay. Those aren't the good things for me when it comes down to that, because I think
His good
Sebastian
qualities
is
are
a
by the
little-
book Boy Scout.
hey, he's not that much of a Boy Scout.
This is why I like
Um,
Batman.
Hey, I end up falling for him just because of those qualities, plus trying to find anyone that's not overhyped like Sebastian and Demon.
It's weird that you feel compelled that you have to find something.
Not really have to, but it was just the fact that after a while of Sebastian, going to someone that is, like, finally someone that actually wants to get the job done here and not fall for the demon or the little boy. And he does have some of those like fan reactions to when the other Reapers that comes by later on. That at first we never know that he's a Reaper until later.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking lawyer. That was the first thing I thought was when I saw his image.
He's a lawyer character, yeah. I could definitely see it. Will is kind of hard to say. It's not like I'm going to shame you for putting him in no or anything. Definitely not with Will. He is a difficult one on the list for me to say anything about, unlike all of my bad boy characters.
Okay. So, is that it?
Sadly, yeah.
Okay, let's go into the garbage then. I mean, your only justification was one of my least favorite traits, was just by the book Boy Scout. And your justification after that was, he's not that much, like that much is gonna fucking help the decision. Is period is the final line.
He's not a Will type of Boy Scout. He is more of, let's get the job done so we can frickin' leave.
That sounds like you when I played Baldur's Gate.
Plus he has to deal with the chaos that is Grell Sutcliffe, who is just nonsense.
I don't know who that is.
Always causing chaos. And going after the demon, which is supposed to be not something that Reapers are supposed to do. They're supposed to kill demon, not try to make love with the demon.
Yeah, okay. Also, no, it dead quiet because I was thinking, like, trying to come up with some joke about how that was also me when we played Baldur's Gate, just different times, because it's always how it was.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna go do this thing. I want to do stuff.
Let's just get this done so we can get going.
No, I want to do stuff. I'm going to be serious now. Whatever.
And then finally...
Yeah, last one.
Hawks. He is one of those... Like, he's my foil to Endeavor. Unlike Endeavor, who is just... Yeah, that. Half the time. Hawks is that playboy kind of personality that I think that part comes from my love for, like, for Tony Stark, the playboy stuff. But he is sweet. Hawks is sweet. He's one of the best looking younger characters, I think. That's not too freaking young. Or on the older side. He's actually around in his 20s, I believe. If I remember right.
I'll export my list now for you to see.
definitely like the more kick back, laid back type of character. And one of the ones I can say is not genuinely that toxic. Unless you look at the whole thing with twice.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And who his favorite hero was.
Yeah. Also, he's a government assassin lapdog, so that's not exactly a plus in the book.
But it's not like he wanted to do that truly. He did that to one thing because he wanted to be a hero so bad. He wanted to help. He wanted to help his mom. He wanted to help people.
There's always a choice.
But as for the last guy we were talking about, Will, let me get a picture of him up.
Why are you getting
If
a
I
picture
can
of
find
Will?
the picture. Not Will. I don't know why I said Will instead of... Well, yeah, Will as in William T. Spears.
Oh, okay. I already
showing-
exported mine.
Just
I'll
showing
send you it as soon as you're ready to see.
I have to say I'm with Canon Ox. I know, but it was hard for me not to choose anyone else. I could have went with the older gentleman called Gentle Criminal. I would have loved that. He is so sweet and funny.
He would have gotten a pretty high on my ranking.
I know. He is such a good guy, even though he's a villain. I don't know whether or not he's a villain or what.
He's the villain equivalent of just like the guy who stole balloons at the zoo.
He is the SpongeBob villain.
Yeah, he's the SpongeBob villain. So.
But yeah, I'm good with seeing it.
I was trying to
some
think of
reason-
something else, but I couldn't. I forgot. Got lost amongst all that shit about Gentle. Anyway, here it is. Enjoy.
Yay, my bleach ones are like the only ones. that
I should have changed it to Queens.
Now those on my stream, I will show you what he
What were you laughing about?
did. Just Queens.
Oh.
And then you Mark. I was trying to say Detroit. Okiyami was better. What the frick?
Tokiyami was better.
Kid. He's a kid.
It wasn't a matter of whether he was an adult or not. The point was just that he was like the better character.
I know, but I'm
She
going
admitted
with
it.
Not.
The Batman bird was better than that bitch.
Oh.
Na 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 Blackbird.
And I know we said that we'd have games, but I guess we're not going to.
Gentle Criminal gets a parking ticket. That's what Gentle Criminal did. He took the boot off of his car.
Yeah, gentle.
Gentle Criminal's theme song is "So You Had a Bad Day."
That's technically his backstory too. Anyway.
Yeah, his backstory is that. So you had a bad day. You kinda
Hey.
killed a guy. Whoops.
Hey, Margaret, thank you.
Well, this is interesting
for
timing.
saying congrats to both of us.
Oh, I thought she rated it. That would have been fucking hilarious. Hi, Mary. Thank you. So you had a bad day. Dropped a fridge on a guy. Now he's super dead.
Okay,
Way to
where
go.
in the heck is... Oh, because of it still... Here is his friggin' tier list, since I couldn't do any of my tier list while we were doing this.
Clearly he was very experienced with his powers because he then was like a pro at using them like very soon afterward, and yet somehow he managed to drop that thing on that guy when all he would have had to do done is just change where he was placing his powers at and just put up a new barrier. Instead he like panicked for some fucking reason and then just literally dropped the ball.
But yep, this is...
Turned that guy into tomato paste.
This is Ken's.
Hi,
So much
Mary.
better
Thank
than what mine
you.
did.
Glad to see you.
But yeah, putting several of my favorites down in Detroit. Detroit's not that bad anymore, thank you.
I know. But it was funny. Also, that was the thing earlier where you were like, wait, what did you say? And I was like, it doesn't matter. I had to go get a image of a Detroit sign and then crop it, which is why its letters are all fucked up.
But
Ken gets full points in my book. Yay!
but yeah, even though several of my others were down there,
Ken wins. Play the Jeopardy music
I'm
or whatever.
happy with my non-canon
Wait, that's Wheel of
OTP
Fortune. No, wait.
is on top.
I'm thinking of the fucking Price is Right theme.
Meh.
God, I feel old.
Let's just probably screen share your
What? Arrancar
your
thing?
view, so I don't have to do all that.
And Ken for the
So I
win.
don't have all
Yay!
those pictures.
Yeah,
Or you-
Detroit is,
Detroit is,
really not that great. Yeah, it's not great.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
It's getting better. They filled in a
better than,
pothole.
It's getting better than Gary, Indiana. Let me just say that.
It's getting better like a Hydra does when it loses heads. He's like, yeah, we filled in a pothole. What about the other
Yeah.
6 that just showed up when you did that?
No, but I think even
We'll get to it later.
I think even the roads are getting better in Detroit. It's just the rest of Michigan. That's where all of NASA just goes and does their training on their roads.
Here's the thing. I don't have an Espada list.